out to 5-2, and it's now 11-2 and touching 6-1 now. 6-1, all La Loire, particularly bad in the market, that. Mr. Morosa's 6-1 chance, one or two bookmakers going 13-2 against it. It's then 14-1 against Geos and Seabold, 20 and 33-1 the rest, but you'll never walk alone. Barry Dennis's Bismarck, confidence developing late.
Racing heroes, they're jumping heroes. Mr. Morose is the first to go in this Bonusprint Bula hurdle. From All La Loire on the inside of Mr. Percy towards the left in the beige jacket, and then Geos as they approach the first of 8 flights. Mr. Morose over first, All La Loire, and Mr. Percy. And a slight mistake by You'll Never Walk Alone at the first flight towards the left of frame, pulling hard the Irish horse in these early stages as they make the long run towards flight number 2. Mr. Morose in the green and white scarred jacket from All La Loire, and then Mr. Percy. Geos just in behind them. Hitman is tucked away on the inside. The striped jacket, also white face, Barton, followed by Seabold in all white, and You'll Never Walk Alone in the JP Istebrat jacket in last place. Down towards the second then, with a circuit to go, and it's Mr. Morose who pops over first from the champion hurdle runner-up All La Loire on the inside of Mr. Percy, second and third. Barton improves out wide then from Geos and Hitman next. The last two remain Seabold and You'll Never Walk Alone, about 8 lengths off the pace, which is still being set by Mr. Morose as they make their way into the back straight. 3 flights of hurdles on the next part of the course, and as they run downhill towards flight number 3, it's Mr. Morose that continues to cut out the pace from Mr. Percy. All La Loire in a good position in third place on the inside, having his first run for James Fanshawe today. Barton, recent winner of the Fighting Fifth, through for 4th on the outside, past festival winner of course. Then Geos in the blue cap, Seabold from Hitman, and You'll Never Walk Alone just shielded, racing out wide, still held up in last place. At the nets, Mr. Morose was stoked up going into that flight. Carlo Elling got a good jump from the old fellow, from Mr. Percy on his outside. Then All La Loire and Barton as they jump the next, which comes up pretty quickly. Geos fiddled it a bit, Seabold, You'll Never Walk Alone, and Hitman, and now they're beginning to run uphill and approaching the 6th flight of hurdles after a left-hand turn. And it's Mr. Morose with Mr. Percy about a neck away in second place. And then following these All La Loire towards the inside of Barton. And then Geos and Seabold out wide as they approach the flight going uphill. Mr. Percy just takes over going into this one. You'll Never Walk Alone was the last to land, but still no more than 6 or 7 lengths off the pace as they bunch up at the highest point of the course. You'll Never Walk Alone going off the 13-8 favourite for this Bonusprint Bula hurdle. They swing left-handed then at the top of the hill now, and they've got only 2 more left to jump, but they're still a good way from the finish, and it's Mr. Morose on the inside, hard ridden, with Mr. Percy going well in the hands of Philip Hyde. Queuing up in behind them, the striped colours of Barton, colours of Stan Clark, with Tony Dobbin aboard. Hitman has made progress up the inside, and these are followed by You'll Never Walk Alone. Seabold is right there towards the left in the white jacket, and All La Loire has just lost his position as they run down over 2 out, at which Mr. Percy was the first to land, but Barton is beginning to look dangerous. Hitman coming with a run, then Geos and Seabold. Both You'll Never Walk Alone and All La Loire are disputing last place at the moment. You'll Never Walk Alone has gone out very quickly indeed as they start the long run towards the final flight in quite an open-looking race. Mr. Percy in front, Barton on the outside, over on the inside, Hitman and Geos coming through strongly, and these are chased by Seabold, then Mr. Morose, You'll Never Walk Alone, and All La Loire down towards the final flight then in this Bula hurdle, and Geos has taken over from Mr. Percy. Barton not making much further impression on the near side at the moment, and then Hitman, and it's Geos who'll jump the last in front, and a great jump there, 3 lengths to Mr. Percy, and Barton scrapping it out for second money, and then back in fourth is Hitman, who's run a good race, but in the climbs of the line it's Geos and Mick Fitzgerald, a treble for him today, and going for the line, Geos, a surprise winner of the Bula hurdle. Barton just got second ahead of Mr. Percy, then Hitman in fourth. Mr. Morose was staying on again in fifth, followed by Seabold, and All La Loire and You'll Never Walk Alone have both been pulled up before jumping the last flight. dismal performances by them, but not by this horse. Geos, the 14-to-1 winner in the colours of Thurlow Finsbury. Nicky Henderson, the trainer, earlier successful with Dust Jewel. And a great day here at Cheltenham for Mick Fitzgerald, who won earlier on Mr. Banjo and on Dust Jewel. Win tote 15.30, places 240, 160 and 190. Exacta £48.90, and the straight forecast 46.